Revealed. I'm Jameson, also the Brink, and we are one community. Today, we're going to be talking about the State of the Play PlayStation event that happened. We're going to watch it. I'll react to it. We can talk about it. This is a let's chat anyways. So, with that being said, we are going to give a little bit of time for people to trickle on in. I'm going to go ahead and announce it. So if you're listening to after the fact, you can just skip it if you need to, or you can just be here and enjoy live with me. Let's see here. Okay. So, yeah. So, I will be interested to see what PlayStation has. I'm kind of hoping, I don't know if they do announce it. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. If they're going to announce and this already happened, so some of you guys might have already watched it, but if they'll announce some more like PlayStation games for Steam, PC, whatnot. But we can chat too while this is going on. BT Maverick, welcome. How you doing? You enjoying that Xbox price hike? Which is most likely due to so many people complain. Every time someone complains about a price hike, I'm just like, is it a tariff or is it greedflation? I don't know. Loving Chronos right now. Definitely a game you would like. Oh, BT Maverick, thank you for letting me know. I do need to buy that. I'll have to see if I can get a key, but I'll most likely buy it. I usually buy most of the games. I'm going to start streaming more on my The Brain channel so you can watch me play it there. So, or here, I don't know. I still haven't decided where I'm going to start streaming more games. Probably there though. Okay. Because I definitely I have that, and I have some like goofy games I want to play because they're much more fun to play with an audience. Okay. BT Maverick, luckily I've already bought my Xbox. Well, that's increasing in value. It's an investment, man. Your investment's going up. It's usually the other way around. I noticed Costco's are selling out of their Xboxes. Like they've have them on like a 50% discount rebate in New Zealand. So instead of like $500-$600, they're $300. So that's crazy. Costco, I think here is getting rid of them too. I'm curious, like what's going on with Microsoft and Costco. I wonder if there's like some brand, whatever. Let's it's 7:00. Welcome everybody. You can go ahead and chat in the chat, and we'll start watching and we'll kind of react through this whole thing. And then afterwards, if we have time, we will then cover some more news. So if there's anything you guys want to cover, throw it into here and I'll queue it up or in Discord. Thank you guys. Let's start this. Let's see here. And let me know if you can hear this, okay? LoJack! Okay, we got to pause it for a second. Gone for a year and you changed your office. I change my office like once a year, man. But welcome back, LoJack. It's been a while since you've joined us for one of these. Let's guess what this is. Doom? It's not Doom. That makes me think of Doom. Oh, maybe it is Doom.
Every time the sun dies,
no, it's not Doom.
Time stretches and tears.
What is it, guys? Chat's delayed, so. Can you hear it okay?
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Soltari.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on
This is
PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action.
Yep, this is the same game
story
dev company
of
that
Arsene Devraz's
did
Drive
Returnal.
for Answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Let me know if you can hear me while I'm talking. BT Maverick definitely should cover that Xbox PC full screen experience that got leaked for everyone. Yes,
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the
Definitely.
Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
so is this going to be another like dungeon crawler? I never beat Returnal. LoJack, you remember me playing Returnal? That was a fun game. I actually did like it, but I thought I beat it, but it's one of those ones where you beat it multiple times. And it got
By
really
absorbing
hard.
projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on
LoJack, been a
L2,
minute
you'll be able to
indeed. I
destroy
needed a
enemies
long
using
break from internet gaming and
eclipse-driven
social
weaponry.
media. I get you, man. We all need it. I've been kind of taking a break myself and noticed how my videos I've released this year. I've released like 2, maybe 3. I do have some, and I say this every week, but I do have some I'm working
Soltari
on. So
holocache detected.
Mark it on
hopefully
the
that
map.
will change very soon.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can
Satanic,
learn more
welcome,
about
welcome,
lost
welcome. How you doing, man?
Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
Yeah, it's like the same engine, LoJack. Like they say it's the same engine, but like it's literally they copied the engine and a lot of the mechanics and just damn, I would probably even. This looks like a sequel, but not a spiritual successor. Interesting. I really did like Returnal. I thought it was really fun. I didn't like how much time I had to sink into it, and not knowing how much, I didn't feel like I knew when I was going to be done with it, and that's kind of the point a
This
little
is
bit.
Second Chance, where you can be revived on
This has
first
also
step
got,
to get straight back into
I
the
think it's
action.
got the actor
Second Chance is
from-
part of our permanent progression
is some
system,
movies.
which
He does
means
some movies and TV
always
shows, but I
come
think they
back
have his
stronger.
digital guy in there. That wasn't very helpful. Satanic, I really liked Alienation from House Marquee. It never came to PC or got a 60 frames per second patch. I'll have to check it out. Which device was it on? BT Maverick. I'm assuming PlayStation, but I don't remember Alienation. BT Maverick, I love the gameplay feel of the Returnal. I hate roguelikes. I wish there was a checkpoint and save option. BT Maverick, I 100% agree with, well, I shouldn't say, I 80%
We hope you
agree
love that first look at
with
gameplay.
the,
We're looking
sentiment
forward
on
to revealing
roguelikes.
more
I don't
on our
mind it
mysterious
if it's
and
in
moving
a-
story and our amazing
if it's in
ensemble
a-
cast of NPCs in the coming months.
Hades, I actually
Next
don't mind,
year
even though I
is
haven't
when you'll
beat
be
it.
able to play
I
Saros
prefer
on
it that way than
PS5 and
Returnal.
enhanced for PS5 Pro.
Returnal gets
Thanks for watching. We can't
a
wait to share
little
more from all of the team
more
working on
repetitive than I
Saros.
want. Well, honestly, I kind of agree. I wish there was a mode where I could make it a little less repetitive. And if it was grindy, that's one thing, but it's like repetitive in a way that like you have to start from anew. Maybe if you loop, well, you do loop through and get additional. I need to finish it. I just need to finish Returnal. LoJack can watch me finish the Returnal. Rachie, welcome. How you doing, man? Feel like Metroid, same world. Oh, Rachie, is it the same world? Is Saros the same world as Returnal? I can see that. I need to beat Returnal before I can technically buy that, but that's pretty cool. And it's gonna be coming to PC, right? I'm assuming. How's everyone
You
doing, by the way?
actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of my most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for
This is
5
me.
years.
I think
The
this is from the
party's marked her as a
same.
failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Satanic. I liked Returnal, but
Probably.
didn't finish it. I got stuck in the
But she
environment on
can
the third
scrape
world
what's
and had
left
to
of it
restart and
back
lost
together.
progress. I lost interest after
Lead
that.
them
Yeah.
to their deaths all over again.
The
And what if she
third
butchers it like last time?
world.
We'll do what we always do.
So
Throw
there's
more
progressive.
assets
I'm
at the
trying to
problem.
remember how many worlds
We have
there were.
plenty
I
more.
played so much freaking.
Yes.
Because at one
She's
point you finish
pathetic,
it, you
fragile,
kind of act like you
embarrassment.
get back home, but you don't actually.
And her
You
methods
get
are so
sucked
unhinged.
back in, and then the
But
I
they
don't
give
remember if it's
results,
the
no?
third or fourth world, maybe
Long
fifth,
range
maybe.
missiles get results.
It's a
Show a
frost
little
world though.
faith.
It's an ice world, and that's where I
We're
got.
not
I
even
left it
confused.
last. I need to play more though.
Everything that
I mean, I
could
got
go
pretty
wrong.
far on that run too, and then when I died, I was like, Alienation was on PS4. It was a top-down Diablo style. Ah, okay. Diablo. Every time I play Diablo, I play enough of it to where I get tired. Disco Elysium creators. Yes, Raichi. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. So that last game was by the same people that do Disco Elysium, which I actually have queued up on my Steam Deck. I haven't played it yet. You know, it's a game that this actually looks kind of fun. You know, it's a game that was really fun, or that was really fun. I really liked it, and the second wasn't as good, but it plays really well on the Steam Deck. Is Dying Light. I never finished Dying Light 2. I did stream that a little bit, but Dying Light 1 is really good, and it plays really well on the Steam Deck. I went back and played it, like my save, which is pretty far in. Actually, I think it's after I beat it. So I had like tons of zombies on screen, just tons of stuff. They've optimized that game. That's one thing that at least those creators, Techland or something like that, they know what they're doing when it comes to optimizing. Yeah, that Dying Light, I'm shocked at how well it plays. It looks really good and plays well for an open world. Flight simulator, huh? I mean, coming to PS5. That's crazy. You know what? That might be a fun one to get my kids if they're interested for the PlayStation.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side. Frame shoot. On the
Cell.
T of execute.
3. Satanic's playing Beast now, and it's fantastic. Yeah, that's another one. That's actually one I really want to play straight. I want to stream. That one is the one that I actually
The world as
plan
it's commonly
on
known has
streaming.
crumbled.
That world.
Alliances that held since the end of World War II.
I got.
Gone.
I don't know if you got beat the Beast, like Dying Light, the Beast. For
They succeed. They will
because
secure the most
I don't know. I got it for
strategic
free.
rock
It's in my
history of
library.
warfare.
I don't know how I got
Wanna
it,
help our
but it's
friends
in my
take back
library.
this rock?
So I did buy
dangerous
Dying Light
game.
2. Maybe it was a deal. Like maybe I bought the whole
Beat that without insurmountable odds.
complete edition or something.
The
that came
whole
with it. I don't
world's
know.
going to look different now.
I've heard
Just
really good
takes a
things
little
about it.
shake of
That
perspective.
is what Dying Light 2 should have been.
Gotta love a challenge.
It's interesting that Microsoft had a game in State of the Play for PlayStation.
re-attack call.
Light 'em up! We got
Is this the
him
new
out!
Battlefield? This feels like the new Battlefield.
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
But is it going to have like a story mode?
That is not the
Or is
fucking
it?
question.
Oh no, this is Call of Duty.
I know what I gotta do.
No, this is Battlefield. So this one, did the last one have a story?
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first,
I'm not
thanks
sure if
to
I can
EA and
trust
Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player
Battlefield
campaign
6.
for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
It's a lot of everything.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary
BT Maverick
this
is the
year.
single player. That's what I thought. I just couldn't remember if the last one had one. I know that they've on and off done it. This is Deus Ex.
returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind
That's-
remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
That's actually pretty impressive remaster.
And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC
But at the same
Dent,
time,
Tell me you're going to wear this.
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two
If you guys haven't
playthroughs
played
unfold the
Deus
same.
Ex,
Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year.
interesting. That's one that I'm interested
It's almost Halloween,
But
and you
like,
know what they say.
Deus
Everyone's
Ex
entitled
is,
to
the
one good
original
scare.
especially is so classic. I like some of the newer ones more, technically, but it's
Death
such a
comes to
classic.
Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John
Xbox is
Carpenter
releasing
classic.
games on PS
The
because
team
no
at
matter how better
IllFonic invites
Xbox
players
is,
to an
people will buy
asymmetrical
PlayStation.
horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian
Xbox is
survivor
doing worse
or
than the
Michael
Wii U
Myers himself.
in
In
its
each
current
game,
year,
it's up to
if you
you
match
as
the years.
survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him. Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to
Okay,
safety,
it
find a
is
phone,
multiplayer.
and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims
LoJack, you
when
need to buy-
Halloween the Game
need to buy a
launches on
PlayStation?
September
Maybe.
8th, 2026.
Remember, a lot of these games are coming out for PC too, so and you have a pretty beefy
Two big
PC.
announcements from 11th Hour Games. First, their hit action RPG Last Epoch is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill
Dickerus,
customization,
welcome. How you
deep
doing,
and
man?
rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the
this
past,
remaster looks good,
taking
but
down gods
Aspyr
and toppling
ruined
cursed
all its
empires to
remasters.
save the
Really
world from its
interesting.
ruined future.
I'll be honest, some of the characters look kind of funky in the remaster state.
As for that second announcement,
But here's the thing about Deus Ex is that it actually, I think it holds up fairly decently. Some of its controls are a little weird, but I think with mods you can make it feel a little bit more
First
modern.
Major expansion, Orobis,
But
will arrive
I
at the
don't know.
same time as the
I should try
upcoming
Last
PS5
Epic, but-
release.
But just don't have the time for it. I know a lot of people. I think a few people in the community who like
The
it.
Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game.
For an
Capture
anime
creatures,
2 game.
Go fishing,
It makes me really think of
cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore
what a
Britannia
weird
on your
way
own.
to adapt this
Or
from an anime.
step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players.
It makes me think of an RPG
In a multiverse that transcends
what is
time
it?
and space,
RPG.
original
I'm sure you guys
heroes
know.
join
I-
forces with beloved
it reminds me of an
characters from the
RPG,
series to embark on a grand adventure.
Its style. I wonder if it's from a
Venture out
similar
alone
studio.
or with friends when the Seven Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Dickerus, this is one of my most
Two
anticipated
iconic characters
titles.
finally
the
meet in Sonic
the last-
Racing Crossworlds, launching on
Epic
PS5
or-
tomorrow.
Epic.
Mega
Was it
Man
Epic?
and his trusty vehicle, the Rush
I think it was you,
Roadster,
Icarus, that
join the
really
lineup
liked it,
as
right?
part of the Mega Man DLC
Richie, at least
pack
it's the
that
original
arrives
story. I
early
hate
next
those
year.
anime games that follow 100% the original story.
But
It's a
they're not alone.
Richie. It's a
Proto Man
continuation. Of,
also
like, I
speeds
think it's
into
like
the
it's it's a continuation kind of.
Also included is a stunning
I kind of agree with you
reimagining
too on
of
that,
Dr.
LoJack.
Wily's castle from the Mega Man series.
I think that's one of the things I don't like about like movies and some
Familiar
other stuff
sights
that
and
get
sounds
adapted
will
into
take
like
players back to some of
games.
Mega Man's most
If they follow
memorable
the main
adventures.
story, I'm like, I can go watch the main story. I want to see
The Mega Man
adventure
DLC
with
pack
people.
comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital
I'm playing the
Deluxe
game for
Edition.
story. I love story. By
The
the way.
early unlock period is
Give me something new.
already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now.
LoJack, I was so excited when Ghost came out for PC.
Up next, 2 announcements
Ghost
from
Tsushima?
Koei
Yeah,
Tecmo
I
Games,
still need to beat that.
including a release date for Neo 3.
I should just beat it on the PlayStation, but I restarted it on the PC.
It is I who will be Shogun.
Kurimatsu, why?
You'll never understand
This is on
what
Yusha.
it means!
Yeah.
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Kiriko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
Or is it?
To rule, one must prove their might.
So,
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time.
Logat, did you beat
You
Ghost of
wish to
Tsushima?
become Shogun that badly.
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
You ever play Dynasty Warriors? Is that what this is? Is that what am I going crazy? It's not. It's not. I wish it was Dynasty Warriors, isn't it?
To end this war.
'Cause this isn't how. Yeah. Oh, it's Neo. Oh my god. I haven't played Neo. I was gonna say, like, watching through some of them, I'm like, this is not what they should. They have some different mechanics in it. Interesting. I never played the Neos. I might actually own one of them. Rach, you played Ghost in PS4 and it's amazing, so glad they changed the protagonist from the sequel. I don't want Sony to make Ghost 2 into a sad dad simulator. Ah, come on. It's okay, but I'm glad they went a different route too. This is Dynasty Warriors, right? Yeah, this is Dynasty Warriors. Nicholas, have you seen the Yakuza Kiwami 3 trailer? So excited for that. I have not. Neo looks like Dynasty Warriors. Why I asked. This one right here, I'm pretty sure is Dynasty Warriors because of how many enemies are on the screen at once. Yeah. I have played it a little bit. I didn't get really into it, but it looks like that would be a fun one to pick up, especially if it plays well on the Steam Deck. I'll be honest, I play probably 2/3 of my games right now on the Steam Deck because I'm freaking lazy.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Right here, Chris.
Our focus, our true objective.
She had tattoos, man.
Is to save this world.
Oh, I think yeah, it's this one. This one looks interesting.
The tampering with history is strictly forbidden.
I think this is like what a second, like a sequel in a series. Kiwami 3 is on my bat. Huh? Okay.
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
Let's see. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me well? Because I think it sounds like Susie just told me that it's hard to. Code Vein 2, yeah, right. She. Kiwami 3 is on my basket, but I wouldn't say no to day one Game Pass. We'll take a look in a little bit. Code Vein 2. Honestly, I have Code Vein 1. It got okay rate. Like it's a little grindy and I haven't gotten that far into it. But this one does look really good. BT Maverick, I get a lot of backlog indie games on the Steam Deck and actually playing a lot of Chronos with GeForce Now on the deck. Oh, there you go, BT Maverick. Good to hear. I have it so that I can I have a KVM Switch now that works really well with my PC. But I've been playing Doom Eternal on it, or Doom Dark Ages. That game's pretty long for Doom. Yeah, you can probably. I muted it because I don't. The only problem about doing this Riverside is that I can't actually control the volume levels. So it's unfortunate. Sega did give Game Pass many day ones. Yes. Is this Final Fantasy Tactics? I think it's Final Fantasy Tactics. Weirdly enough, can never really get into tactics too much, but I got into Disgaea. I just didn't want to. I guess, especially back when I used to play Final Fantasies a lot more, I just didn't really care for the style of that type of Final Fantasy. It's just not my style for a Final Fantasy. But if you bring me an original game, then I'm more likely to try it. It's gonna be a lot of anime-esque games in this one. Dickrus, I need to pick. They have a mask. Damn. I'm not sure if that's definitely not a good mask. Yeah, Rachie, I know we lost the state of play audio. Let me know if that's better. I need to pick up Code Vein 1 on PC. I have it right now, and I've only played a little bit, and I need to play more. This looks weird and fun. What game is this? Final Fantasy 16 story is amazing, but I'm more of a tactic programmer guy. I have not played it. This has that Japanese weirdness that I love. It's one of the things I like about Japanese games. They can be weird and it's fun.
皆さんに新たな面白さを感じてもらえると嬉しいです。
Alright. The start of a whole new world.
Let It Die Inferno. Interesting. Coming December. They're gonna miss the Game Awards. Deskworks. That's LSD Japan shite. Okay, Zetatic. I mean, I agree, but you don't get it in America too much. You can get some weird stuff, but it's usually like in different directions, I guess, weird. I'm trying to think of a good game. Oh, this is unique. So you jump into the pages and do like a sides. Interesting. Chronoscript, the endless end. I don't like the name. Chronoscript was good, but why? I don't know why they needed to add more. It looks fun.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。
集夜叉ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、ここから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできるです。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続行をお楽しみに。
Citizens of Pywell.
Citizens of
Today,
Pywell.
A new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
That the Xbox Ally White is priced at
by our own hand.
We fight those who wield power to prey on the weak, beasts who think themselves men.
That is what it means to be.
Now, why is priced at $4 million? It's just
the time has come to do what we believe.
Yeah, so $8.99. It's not bad.
Cliff, seek out your gleaming comrades. Uncover the truth.
I'm still on the fence about it all.
And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight.
I'm trying to decide if I should get it starting out or wait for the open box sell. And with the way I'm dragging my feet, probably that. Especially since I bought a new car last week.
Your fight is not for revenge.
Or bought a car.
Nor glory, nor pride.
So I'm feeling burnt out on big purchases.
Remember who you are and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Crimson Desert? Almost looks like Game of Thrones for a second. Obviously not. That's like interesting medieval style sci-fi game. I don't know if it's sci-fi, but it kind of looks like Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. Okay. I'm sure they're good speakers. Experience lifelike desktop sounds? Like, is this meant for PC? Ooh, I do like me some Helldivers. Oh, so it is for PC. I was gonna say, this is stupid. If it's for like the PlayStation, I feel like, but for PC, I could be down for this. And I do like that it's wireless, and you can hook it up to your PS5. Okay. That is one thing about these companies owning their own hardware. They're able to make it so that they link much easier. Interesting. Charging dock included. Does it work with Mac though? Those are
Hi
like
everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list.
Hopefully everything goes well.
These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
Holy shit. Alan Wake 2 is free?
You remember me?
Well, it's part of the giveaways.
You remember
Dude, that's such a
The
good
Last
game.
of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Interesting.
Come out and fight!
For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode, No Return.
Not sure, LoJack, if you've played The Last of Us Part 2 yet.
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra
Not sure if you're going to like the
fans of
second one
fighting
as
games
much,
and the
but
number 3.
I think it was good.
Tekken 3 from the original
But
PlayStation
the story
and
is a
Soul
little bit
Calibur
of a
3 from
mess.
the
And it's not
PS2
because
coming
of
to
all
the
the
service
controversies.
later this year.
If you know my
Also arriving this
my
year,
stance on
another
that.
all-time
I don't-
classic from the
I don't
PS2,
mind
Tomb Raider
the,
Anniversary.
It's just more the story of revenge.
And up next, a
done in such
special
way
message
that
from
I
the
just
creator
don't feel
behind
like
one of
it's realistic. I
PlayStation's
feel like
most iconic
There's
franchises.
definitely revenge stories out there. It's just, it's a little all over the place. It should have been almost broken like your games. BT Maverick, PlayStation PC speakers means plenty more PC games to come. You're not wrong, BT Maverick. That's actually a good take on that. Is that I'll even show you on stream.
本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツーリスモの累計売上本数が1億本を超えたそうです。1億本を超えたこの1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグランツーリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つのレーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、あるいはデータローガーのフィーチャーであるとか、それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで、30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとうございます。
I think their studio is closed, or they're busy doing something else. I can't remember. But one way or another, they need to bring the IP back and build up a new Burnout. I love Burnout. I love it. I really want a new Burnout. Instead of Kratos, God of War, yeah. God of War 20th anniversary. I mean, if it costs more, no thanks. I'm not really. It's a cool controller though.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Oh, a gory Wolverine game? That sounds freaking fantastic. Insomniac? Okay, you sold me. Insomniac's amazing.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man.
I'm not one for these types of superhero games, but
I'd be lying.
I'm not gonna lie, this looks really good.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Oh, yes.
How far I run.
Yeah, I'm down for this. 100%. Might be a day one.
That's always waiting.
Raichi, please don't make Wolverine into a sad dad simulator. I'm sorry to tell you, but like, Wolverine is all sorts of parts. BT Maverick, gameplay is great in The Last of Us 2. It's just not a well-written story, but after watching HBO's The Last of Us Season 2, it somehow made the game story look better. I'm not surprised. The problem with, and this is why I actually have not watched. This looks good. Of course, it's going to be the one that comes out in a year. Yeah, I'm down for that. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2's gameplay is phenomenal. The atmosphere is phenomenal. The question that comes up a lot, and actually, some of the flashbacks are phenomenal.
Are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as
and
the
even if you know a couple of the things that
comics?
happen in the story, I still don't want to ruin it because it's just but. I think the outrage that I got
Working
was
with
for the
Wolverine
wrong
is
reason. I just think the story
part of the root to who he is
not
that he's an unreliable
narrator.
Usually, he has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
At the end,
he's this
the last
ball
part
of rage
is like
and fury, but then
20%
he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender.
It feels like it
in the
ends
next
and then it
moment.
doesn't.
When we're casting for someone like Logan,
X22
what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
Raichi, I played Last of Us Part 2 on PS4 Pro as an Xbox guy. I have to admit, Xbox isn't capable to give this level of polish in the games.
Insomniac
I disagree, Raichi.
We don't need to see anybody else.
You could easily port The Last of Us 2 over there.
James
it
Logan
is Naughty
Howlett
Dog.
in Marvel's Wolverine.
Naughty Dog has a really good engine, and they know
that's
how
not bad.
to
That one sort of works.
Create games
Fans out there know what Wolverine
that
is,
are
who
highly
he is.
optimized. And that's
My
the
job
worries.
is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people.
The thing is, I have a hard time saying it's a bad story because I don't think
one of the greatest
story's
honors
bad.
of my life.
It just makes it so that I don't go back and play it a lot.
And one of the coolest things I've ever
I still enjoyed it. It's very emotional for me, which for me,
the entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
A lot of stuff.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh that fans are going to be excited about?
But
it's the full package.
That doesn't make it
amazing. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
Is that I don't want to go
see
back
it in the
and play
trailer.
And that's
you can see
because
pores.
the emotion it
You
gave
can
for
see
me was
blood
very
in between the little lines of his teeth.
I
love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
But Sony is capable
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness. You'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breath of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance.
That being
Mystique is
said,
there, and there are some hints to other
the story
characters
was
that
so
fans
much
of
more,
Wolverine will
in my
recognize
opinion,
for sure.
Another visual
touching in a good way to
Marvel's
where
Wolverine
you finished The Last of Us Part 1,
the
you know how
blood
it
that was
ends.
put into
You know
this game is pretty phenomenal.
Survives.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps
tragedies
down,
in it,
and then he
but
does
like
the
in Last of Us
claws
Part
up
2, they
through the
just up those
face.
tragedies
That one I thought
by, like,
maybe was going to be
100%,
taking it too far,
like
but I am
110%,
so
man.
glad that we
And
have it. It looks fantastic.
It makes it so that I just don't want to relive those again. If it's little
special,
touches
making
of
that
it,
feel like him, making
I
it feel
think I'd
different
still
to
get the same
anything else you
emotion,
played.
and it
That's
would
a
have
tough
been
job.
upgraded to an
What's
amazing
so cool for me is there was this one
Richie, I'm not talking
section
about
of the game
hardware.
I
I'm
got
talking
to
about
try.
Xbox devs are not
It was
making
just
games
visceral,
with graphics and
immediate,
quality
and so
and everything,
incredibly
No, I agree with that.
satisfying. And I was like, "This is gonna be
PT Maverick
amazing."
X22 is the
We're pretty
little
excited
girl.
about the
Oh, yeah,
artwork
with
that
the
we're
claws in
using on the
comic.
cover.
Yeah,
It's
books,
dynamic.
the movie
It's
Logan, and I was
rough-edged.
joking
You
with
notice
Rachie
it doesn't
about
look like
that's
our
what
past
would
games.
make
It has
a
that
sad
sense
game.
of urgency and forward movement
Okay,
and
I see
rage
that.
and fury.
Rachie,
and
this is why I have
that's
high
Wolverine.
hopes with Yote.
One of the
It's
cool
a
things about
non-sequel.
Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part
Naughty
of their
Dog
team. That's not
games are
something
really
you always
good.
get.
In the
We've
sense
been
of
in a
even the
creative
sequels
collaboration
to a
with
point.
Insomniac Games and
think,
PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the
Uncharted.
greatest
I
superhero
think
games of all
most of,
time,
like,
and that was
honestly,
always
I
the goal,
enjoyed every
making
Uncharted
games that
quite
are
a bit.
timeless.
I think fans are going to be
I need to
excited,
go
but
back
I'm
through
also
and play
really
them all
excited
because I
about it
don't
because I'm really
know which-
proud
I
of
can't
what
remember
we
which one's my
made.
favorite.
We are focused on making the best Wolverine game
Well,
ever.
Uncharted 4.
On behalf of everyone at
was really
Insomniac
good.
Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Yeah. I'm 100% down for Wolverine. I think that looks really good. We're almost done. I mean, I would definitely not say it's the most exciting state of the play, but there are a couple of games like the X-Men one, which I just don't think even the Halloween game got me a little interested. Get a group together and play that would be fun. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 games in here. Definitely not like the problem is I don't know if there's many dedicated PlayStation games in here though. I think most of these are multi-platform. Satanic. Uncharted was great. 4 was a nice ending to the series. Agreed. And I like that they had a series ending. LoJack, is Wolverine PS5 only? I doubt it, but we can see.
PlayStation.
Now that we've finished, we can replace this. Let's see here, guys. Yeah, Insomniac's Wolverine game will actually be violent. I mean, it's gonna be freaking violent as hell, guys. Yeah, that's an understatement. Oh, I was like, wait, it's going to be out for. Oh, I thought that said PlayStation Vita too. Jeez, that got me a little excited actually. Let's see what platforms. Oh, it might be PlayStation exclusive. Exclusively for PlayStation 5. Oh, it's Insomniac, of course. So yeah, LoJack, I didn't even think. So Insomniac is it's going to be exclusive. Insomniac is a PlayStation developer, and they typically do exclusives. Now, those exclusives usually come over to PC eventually. So expect it to be on PC in probably a year or two after this. So LoJack, I agree. And you do like Wolverine quite a bit, don't you, LoJack, if I remember correctly? I'm a big fan of myself of Wolverine. Rachie, you're interested in Wolverine, but not for you. Interesting. I like hack and slash ones like this, and the bloody factor just makes it more enticing and makes it more, because I mean, how can you not essentially decimate people as Wolverine with those claws? I don't think you can have like a safe Wolverine that's like has little padded gloves. That's right. Well, my name is Logan, so yeah, that's right. LoJack. Yeah, it'll be a good one. As far as, let's see, the movie, let's see, Xbox game mode. Oh no, let's see here. We talked about this last week already, but I think that is this just the newest one that's on here? Icarus, I can't wait until the Wolverine hits PC. Honestly, it will probably be one I buy on PlayStation, partially because I know Susie will play it, and if Susie's going to play a game, it's easier for her to play it on the PlayStation right now, unless it works for the Steam Deck. She plays a ton of games on the Steam Deck too. Rachie, 8 hours until Tokyo Game Show. Damn, you're right. I had more fun watching the new Anata trailer. What's that? I definitely wouldn't say, like, these state of the plays are kind of tiring. I'll be honest. Here's my honest take on these state of the plays and stuff. I just wanted like some good topics for today. I don't think. Oop, I'm in a different. We'll look at the trailer soon, but I don't think that it is worth these companies doing these things on their own. These companies should be doing all this, and I say all this as in they should be they should be doing all these state of the play, all these events and everything in a more, especially since a lot of the games they showcase are like multi-platform, in a collaborative event that is like at E3 kind of thing. Like I can't remember. I think it was Nintendo that started kind of doing it on their own, wasn't it? Or was it PlayStation? All I know is it doesn't make it as fun, as it doesn't make it as interesting. And oftentimes, because there's so many events every year, I'd prefer like 2 events. And so I don't know. I prefer like an E3 and then maybe 3. I don't know. Or 1 for each season, but it just feels like there's so many to follow. Satanic wants the Xbox Ally, I think, but it doesn't. Don't need it. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit in the same. I'm in the same vein there. Like, I want it. I don't need it. And I don't want to spend more money on it. But I really like, I'm hearing really good things about the game mode. That being said, anything's going to be better than what it was. And I told you guys, Windows is going to be working on it. It's just Windows took way longer than they should have to make this, because I don't think it needed to be this long. They should have released this a year or two ago, and they could have. And having them kind of do it a little bit exclusively for their own device is kind of in my opinion, like a shit thing to do. I get it though. Rachie, the OD trailer was weird, like all Kojima stuff. See here. Okay.
Wait, it's shut down? We just got here. How's it already closed? And who told us to come here in the first place? Oh, it was... Paycheck? We still haven't got our paycheck! Running through the strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the
it's so weird how detailed this anime game looks while having anime characters. Can I just say that? Like, you have these anime characters. Oh yeah, it's gonna have it's free stuff. Like, it is what it is. Honestly, give me an open world game that's kind of goofy like this. I'm potentially down. But weird that they didn't. This is for PlayStation, right? It's weird they didn't have a good state of play. It was launched the same day. Oh my gosh, this is gonna copy strike. I'm gonna have to kill the audio. Let's see. Rachie, let other beta test the Xbox Ally. It's more or less, I just don't need it right now, and I can wait and just get it for cheaper. And so, as much as I'd like to get it, to get it and test it, unless they set me one, I don't think I'm going to be getting anytime soon. Like I said, I do want to do an eGPU setup, but I have other things to do, like Halloween stuff, content I'll be working on. The problem is that the Windows and Xbox have mostly been separate from each other. It's mainly Xbox that is bringing their solid console OS feel like to Windows. Windows doesn't have the touch. Yeah, it's just a rework of their Xbox app, and they're just going to run it big screen mode with a lot of resources killed. It's not anything really that special, and it's not really like they couldn't work on it. I don't think they prioritized it because I think they were too busy with AI. It's a company that should be working on multiple things at once. This makes me think a little bit of a more action-packed Persona 5. I don't think I've noticed what the gameplay is like. Is the gameplay like action-based? What the... Okay. Interesting. It's like a slice of life action game. So, LoJack, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself on this game. Yeah, not shocked. BT Maverick, this is the most Windows and Xbox teams have ever worked with each other. BT Maverick, I don't doubt that, and it's also really stupid. Windows is an archaic mess that needs to be replaced. This game is definitely interesting. I'll say that. I'm shocked that it's so... It feels polished and has a lot going for it for this type of anime style game. Usually these types of games are not so flushed out with what you can do. Damn. I love how it's censored. This is the most satanic. I almost want to buy another Steam Deck because of the $320 sale. Yes, right now, if you guys don't know, the Steam Deck is on sale. That's a mask. I was gonna say that's yes. The oh no. So yeah, the Steam Deck's on sale. It's definitely worth it. The LCD, I don't know if the OLED is. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the OLED is, but the LCD is for sale. Richie and Nata is GTA, Spider-Man, Watch Dogs. That's what it's kind of looking like for me. And to be honest, the Watch Dogs aspects got me. I really like Watch Dogs. I still need to play the newest one though. So me saying that I'd play this for the Watch Dogs aspect is not necessarily true. But I'd rather have a silly GTA than GTA. GTA can be silly though. BT Maverick, is this 10-cent game? I don't know. But like meaning it's a 10-cent owned developer? Probably. Raichi, free-to-play game with cosmetics. Is that what this is? Is this a free-to-play game? BT Maverick, they would have the money to bank into this game. Yeah. I mean, the game looks massive. That being said, I mean, I feel like the newest, well, it's not this big. Can you travel everywhere in that world? Because that's massive. It's massive. I love music. The furry festival. Hey, LoJack, sometimes you just gotta have furries in a game to make it better, I guess. That his power. Oh yeah, definitely. Now I'm seeing. I noticed before that had slinging like in Spider-Man, but like now that I've really noticed it, yeah, it's interesting. Makes me think of what is that? Super Infamous? Not Infamous. It's the Infamous light game. There's another game that was like Infamous kind of that I can't remember if you could swing, but you had like black tentacle stuff that came out. 10 cents the publisher, BT Maverick. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No release date. Yeah. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Hey, there's a game for everyone. Footage captured on PC. There's a 50-50 chance I'd play that. Depends on what other crap I have going on that year. If Half-Life 3 releases. Prototype. Thank you, Raichi. This is the reason why you guys watch me, right? It's because you know that I'm not going to remember something and then I'm going to hint at it and then you guys are going to guess it. Yes, it's like Prototype, Spider-Man, the other one that I don't remember now. I don't know. It's a bunch of games together. GTA. It's interesting. Like I said, I will have to see, but I'm definitely intrigued because I like the GTA style of it without it being like GTA. And it's more like Watch Dogs, which Watch Dogs I do like. That I like cybercrime. I don't like real crime. I guess that's real crime, but So anything else? What else is new? Let's see. Video game news. I know. I didn't prepare. I thought it was going to be a longer stream. Excuse me. Raichi, what I like of those games is the way I can play the game everywhere. PC, PlayStation 5, mobile, and I will have my progression. Oh, is it on everything? Is it a free-to-play? Is that what it is? Because that definitely adds a knock to it. I don't necessarily like free-to-play those types of games. They tend to be Oh yeah, Yakuza. Yes, we'll do it here in a second. So does this? Yeah, we're good. We'll go do this. I've always wanted to play one. I just never got to it because there's always been something else that's more interesting. Like right now, I have Chronos. I have, honestly, the new Silent Hill F looks good. I have a lot of games on my plate, and I might need to start streaming them now that I have a doctor's appointment.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yokoyama, director of Ryuga Gotoku Studio. We've been working hard on the Yakuza series, which is celebrating its 20th anniversary.
We're just going to mute that for now. I have a doctor's appointment that's because I have an iron overload. Like I'm iron overloaded, which means I just have a lot of iron in my system more than I should, and is probably one of the reasons also that I'm a little bit more fatigued. I'm much better because my D3 and everything's up higher. You know, I got to give you my health updates, but in less than a month, I will be going to a doctor for it. And so once I get that resolved, then I should have the same energy I had like 2 years ago. So, and I've been weight training every day for the past 2.5 months. That's also been helping. So streaming's coming back, guys. I just got to figure out when I'm going to be streaming again. So you'll probably be, and I need to get through some of these games. So you'll probably see me streaming more. I also have some other content coming up too, but Yakuza 0 is amazing. Oh, this is so long.
Liberal push for military expansion in the region, Minister of Defense Ryuzo Tamiya, Okinawa Resort Development Deal.
While that's running, I'm going to look up some store stuff. Let's see.
To the embattled region today.
Defending our nation is all that concerns me.
Satanic, have I tried fasting yet? I have done intermittent fasting. It can help, but I can't work out well because I'm sedentary.
This business you're caught up in,
and so
it all ties back to a story I've been chasing.
I can't do both. So
the traitor is in me with the man who shot Daigo.
And then I'll do a little bit more of both. And I've also drink
Unfortunately,
or coffee is a big part of like calcium. And also my diet has changed.
This war's finally getting
to help with the iron consumption. Yes, Satanic. BT Maverick got to eat some magnets to take care of the iron.
Won't be the only ghost hunting this town.
It just means that I have a lot more iron in my system. That
this is the end of
magnets are more attractive to me. Richie, the funny thing about Yakuza is the biggest villains are development business owners.
Tamashiro got nothing to do with this place.
I wonder what you're hinting at there, bud.
Spare that. Spare this orphanage.
That is funny.
Please.
And to be fair, I believe it. BT Maverick, Silent Hill F is awesome. I've got to play a good bit last night. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
When you can show the world
from people I'm not going to mention that I know have been playing it.
Just trust me.
I mean, yeah. There's a plethora of really good games, and it's Halloween season, so you know me. I'm going to be getting into the Halloween spirit. Raichi, real estate owners are the real mafia in those games. True. I feel like real estate owners and real estate people.
One of the Yakuza series producers, Sakamoto,
like a real mafia here almost, except for they're not really.
As Yokoyama mentioned, this title contains Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Tides, bundled in a set as the newest title in the series. First, I'd like to introduce Yakuza Kiwami 3, which you've just seen in the announcement trailer. But before I do, I'll briefly go over the stories of Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza Kiwami 2, as they link directly to this title. Kazuma Kiryu, blamed for the forbidden act of killing the Tojo clan patriarch, returns to Kamurocho in Tokyo after serving his 10-year prison sentence. He was met with resentful ex-members of his organization, as well as a series of dangerous traps. Kiryu encounters a girl named Haruka, worth 10 billion yen. and gets wrapped up in a power struggle for the criminal underworld.
10 billion yen, that's like what? 150 bucks? I'm kidding, by the way.
A year later,
Reichi in Dragon Ball Z, Frieza is literally a real estate business owner. Wait, DBZ. Oh. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is long. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but it definitely looks interesting. It has like the fighting, yeah, the street brawling. Definitely it feels like it'd be a different game than I normally would play. Dark Ties battle system overview. Yeah, I'll put it on my list, guys, and I'll try Yakuza at one point. And there's multiple Yakuza, right? And so we'll see. I do like the idea. I do really like going to Tokyo, so like running around Japan would be fun. Okay, guys, I'm pretty much done. Anything else you guys want to cover? Let me know. Else we can wrap it up early today. Let's see here. Yeah, so far the Battlefield 6 campaign is satisfied being a Call of Duty cover band. Freezer literally conquers planets to sell them. He isn't a villain. He is a respectable business owner. Damn, Reichi. Calling out our Frieza over here. Freezer. Yeah, okay. I see it. That is funny, though. Everything comes back to real estate, right? Everyone needs a place to live. The Battlefield 6 does look pretty sick. I'll be honest. Even though I've been really wanting a really like a much more modern, or not modern, but futuristic Battlefield. I don't know. But I want a futuristic one, not what we got 2042. I did not really care for that. I didn't really feel like it was futuristic, but I want a futuristic one. Waiting for it. Doubt that'll do it, but that's what I'm waiting for. It does look fun, and some of the aspects of it, and it seems like the environment's more destructible and a bunch of other things. Don't need to keep on watching that. I do like the idea that there's like more destructible environments. It feels like the Battlefield's just much more crazy. The maps look really good. It looks all around like a very flushed out Battlefield that I think also looks good. So shocker, they actually got it to look decent. I've heard good things about the playtest, but I will probably not be buying it until I have full confirmation that it is going to be playing better on day one, as opposed to 2042, which I think is what it is, or whatever, you know. I bought that day one and I regret it. I honestly didn't play it for a month, and I missed the return date, and because I didn't mind the demo, but I knew there was a lot of bugs. And the graphics thing didn't even bother me as much as like the bugs and some other stuff. And I just cooled down and didn't play it. BT Maverick, did you start Silk Song yet? I have not, but I did beat Hollow Knight. I just need to start. I will start playing it. Susie is playing Silk Song right now. And I'm borrowing her copy because we have the family Steam plan, which is honestly much better the way they set it up. It makes it, I can play like, she also has Hollow Knight, and so I was able to play Hollow Knight while she was playing Silk Song, where before, when you're doing like the share system, you couldn't do that. And so once she beats it or gets to a certain point where she stops, then I will pick it back up, or I will pick it up. I have it downloaded and everything. So LoJack, I'd love a John Wick game. I don't know what you're talking about. We have Wolverine, might as well be a John Wick game. I agree, but here's the flaw with the John Wick game, LoJack, because I do like John Wick movies. I think they're really fun. I mean, you know, you kill a man's dog, you better expect the worst. But he's so efficient at it that that's all that it's going to be. It's just a one long combo where you don't really get hit or anything. I mean, you kind of get hit, but like it's just one combo, like combo. You just keep on killing them. Like it's just, I think it'd be really hard to get the flow of that game. But I think there are a John Wick game out there. I just don't think it's very well received, or it came out a while ago. I don't know. Raichi, Battlefield 6 is my hero because the show, the middle finger to race scamming technology. Raichi, damn. I don't think ray tracing is a scam, but I also don't think you should be forcing it or really heavily relying on it in your multiplayer games. I don't think ray tracing has as much of a place in multiplayer games, personally. I much prefer to see them in single player games where it makes sense to have it be a little bit more graphically demanding, where with these types of games, especially Battlefield, you want it to be as expansive as possible with as much details in there so that you can pinpoint where players are, what they're driving, what they're doing, and have as many like people playing, as many players as you can get, vehicles, and just everything. And that requires like physics and just everything else, to the point where ray tracing can be detrimental to the performance, especially where people are not upgrading their devices very often, especially these days, PC gamers, partially because it's so freaking expensive. NVIDIA has made it nearly impossible to upgrade like we used to with how expensive their cards are. Super Hot, yeah, Super Hot actually is pretty good. LoJack, you could make it open world. You're just a different assassin in the world. Okay, I'll throw that out there, LoJack. I agree. You could make it like I mean, wouldn't that just be Agent 47? What's his freaking face? Game. It'd be good though. That's more covert, I guess. Yeah, okay. I could see it being fun, LoJack. I mean, I think they could do right by it. I think it'd be fun. I agree with that. Oop. Raichi, yeah, but ray tracing didn't do anything, in my opinion, more realistic. What's the point of realism when the game runs horribly and the looks like Vaseline because of upscaling? I had ray tracing on when Battlefield Edition wasn't Battlefield 6. It was Battlefield 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's one of those Battlefields that first introduced it. I thought it looked good. It was a little overplayed, and that's the problem with ray tracing. Ray tracing can either make the world look really realistic and good, or it can make it feel a little unrealistic. I like ray tracing, but I'm also one that likes those types of games, or that type of graphics, and I like graphical leaps and stuff like that. But a couple years ago, it was kind of a must-have for my games. Nowadays, it's I don't really care as long as it's optimized well. Even that, if the game's exciting, like what's the theme? Is it sci-fi? What that's what I care about more. Hitman, yes, LoJack, Hitman. But Hitman, I guess, is different. You're not going on a killing spree. You're doing the opposite, right? You have a target and you're trying to assassinate them. Raichi, the 007 trailer was okay. I'm not a big I mean, I liked some of the original 007s, and I used to play some of them. Like I like them, but like is that first? No. Is it? Interesting. Yeah, I saw some screenshots. It doesn't look promising. It's like 3D movies. They had to create specific scenes to make the technology pop. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, this is it. As far as projects I'm working on a Halloween video. I'm also working on the Games Revealed. I'm revamping the Games Revealed website again. I have a blog I'm coming up with. I figure that's how I'm going to start doing more. Like, I'll have a website, thebrink.com, where you'll be able to find all my stuff. And so if anything changes, any announcements, anything will be there. I'll open it up soon so people can go subscribe there, and then you can learn about if I cancel a night or do anything. Like, it's all going to be inclusive of everything I do, including streaming, Games Revealed, any of the podcasts I do, which I have another podcast I'm going to should be working on with Susie soon, but we'll see. And so, yeah, I got to set up the studio again. I have to find those podcasting arms. Oh, well, yeah. So, thank you guys for showing up. It's been fun. I really love chatting with you guys. Thank you once again. Keep an ie out. I'll post it in Discord and also on this channel when I'll be streaming some games, and we'll be doing some fun Halloween stuff again. We're gonna get back into this, guys. And as far as anything else, let me know in Discord, and keep it out for my next video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out later. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Rachie, Lojack, BT Maverick, Icarus. I'm looking through everything. It's kind of satanic. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Peace out. Later.